Hi, we're on the red carpet here at 3 Feet from Gold, the premiere for the Napoleon Hill Foundation's movie, and we are talking to the lovely, beautiful Carmel Maguire.
Hello,
Carmel, thank you for joining us here.
Good to see you. It's so good to see you, and I like you when your hair is dry.
She's
First came in, his hair was wet. Hugged hair wet.
She's treating me like she's my mother.
I am your mother, bello ragazzo.
Now, you are a speaker in your own right.
Yes,
You go.
I speak to women's groups on Motherhood, Marketing, and Marinara. That's the name of my book.
Seriously?
Yes, which shall be out next year. But I really have to empower women. You know, I'm in my 70s, and I have 4 grown daughters, and we're just learning what's happening with women globally. I work with women in Africa. I work with women in Ecuador, and I really think there's a tremendous need for women to be empowered. And right now, and in my era, we weren't. I mean, we were either teachers or secretaries, plus mommies. And now is coming our time that we have to empower the young women to feel good about themselves and to have a feeling of worth, which is so missing. So I will keep you in.
And now you are a teacher, you are a mommy, and you are a wonderful cook, and you are an inspirational speaker. So thank you so much for doing what you do. And you've invited me to your house for dinner so many times. I've never come, but I will come.
We moved, and then we moved into the house. A flood came, and we had to move out again. All our furniture's in storage, and we are in a hotel.
Oh my
but as
goodness.
soon as I get back into my new home, you will be one of the first.
You heard it here, folks. We're on Life Changes It Now. Your husband has joined us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Frank, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
And you're always looking sharp, and you always are the epitome of class in this industry, and I so much appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
We're here at the premiere of 3 Feet from Gold. I am Filippo with Life Changes, and we've got Carmel Maguire and Frank Maguire. Now, Frank has been involved in so many industries, from the Kentucky Fried Chicken to Federal Express. More than involved, he's been the co-founder of so many of these, and including American Airlines, is it?
Yes, American Airlines, American Broadcasting.
American Broadcasting. Oh, he has such great stories, and you could read them in his book, You Are the
Greatest.
I love it when he says that. He discovered so many people and worked with some amazing people. Tell me, today, I've heard you speak so many times, and today, again, you dazzle the audience with these stories because they come from the heart. And the interesting thing I think about you is that you talk about business and the heart of business, which we don't normally look at business like that. Why do you?
Well, because leadership, General Schwarzkopf said to me one time in Hawaii at a big convention, he said, you know what's missing today, Frank, in corporate America? I said, well, General, I'd be interested to know what you think. He says, what's missing today in corporate America is leadership. And he points to his heart. He says, and leadership has everything to do with passion, not competency. Feeling. So my whole message these days, Filippo, is to get people to connect their head with their heart, because their heart is the number one way to communicate. People will never forget the way you make them feel, and that all comes from the heart.
Now, you've been doing this for a long time, so some people think that this is a new idea, but back in the Kentucky Fried Chicken days or at Federal Express, you were doing this. How was it received?
Well, at the beginning, not well. But thank God, the people at the top, Colonel Sanders, loved it. Because when I told him, I says, your franchisees are out there making the gravy, Colonel, and they want to know that you support them. So he was very close to his franchisees. And Fred Smith, the CEO of Federal Express, he had the same feeling. It all comes from here. And look what happened. We started out nobody knowing who we were, and 30 years later we're a verb.
We're a verb. That exit, that's right. Well, every time we connect, it always comes from here on both sides. So it's such a pleasure to have Frank Maguire. You're the greatest.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Frank.